Well, thank you very much, everybody, for being
The surprise meeting between President Donald Trump and 5 African leaders came at an extraordinary time for U.S. relations with the continent. The U.S. leader met with the presidents of Gabon, Guinea-Bissau, Liberia, Mauritania, and Senegal. Out of the 5, only Guinea-Bissau is not facing a potential ban on travel to the U.S. It's also a time where Africa has been hit hard by U.S. aid cuts.
We have closed the USAID group to eliminate waste, fraud, and abuse, which was tremendous waste, fraud, and abuse. And we're working tirelessly to forge new economic opportunities involving both the United States and many African nations. There's great economic potential in Africa, like few other places in many ways.
In his meeting with 5 African leaders, President Trump emphasized his administration's foreign policy approach towards the continent, prioritizing trade over aid and investment over assistance. It's also part of a push to secure critical minerals deals, with the U.S. eyeing African resources.
Liberia has a lot of minerals.
We are rich countries when it comes to raw materials.
But analysts warn of hurdles to improving trade relations. Judy Moore, a fellow at the Washington-based Center for Global Development, was the former public works minister for Liberia.
One of the things that we know about trade and commerce is that any increase in trade and commerce between two countries mean that people-to-people exchanges also go up. So how are you looking to increase trade and commerce at the exact same time you're imposing visa bans, making it impossible for people to go back and forth?
At the meeting, Trump was also asked about the fate of the African Growth and Opportunity Act, or AGOA, a U.S. trade program giving some sub-Saharan countries duty-free access for the U.S. for many exports. It's expiring in September.
We're going to have to take a look at it.
An open-ended answer. But what happens to AGOA will likely be taken as a measure of this administration's commitment to trade with Africa.
And the president being non-committal to AGOA means that the meeting itself sent 2 different kinds of messages. On the one hand is that things remain at best random, but on the second, it is about American businesses in Africa. It is about American things being sold to Africa. It is not about African businesses being able to sell things to America. And that kind of one-sided thing means that it's kind of hard to take it serious when you say you're for trade and not aid.
For African leaders, the meeting offered a rare opportunity to come to the White House for a day. But the forging of true partnerships, that may take a little longer.
Thank you, President Trump.